At the end of last year's school year, we knew that things were going to be a lot different in September when we started to investigate different options for, especially for performance. We knew we had to find something that was going to make up for the lack of interaction with the students, at school, especially musically. So when we introduced Soundtrap to the students at the beginning of the year, there was a lot of challenges initially, but as the students became to adapt to the new situation and they became aware of what the Soundtrap program was capable of doing, it very quickly became a very positive part of our program as the students embraced it. Soundtrap is a virtual recording studio that lives on the cloud, that the students have access to from home and at school. It has all the features of a program like GarageBand that some people may be familiar with, but the beauty of it is that it is completely online and accessible. The students can actually collaborate inside the program by either texting each other as a text function or even a video call function within the program. They can react to each other's recordings and submissions, and it's almost completely synchronous as students input their performances or make adaptations or edits. It's extremely powerful, and we're only just touching the surface right now as we begin to learn more about it. As always, and it seems to be here at St. Mike's, there are students that go above and beyond what we do in the classroom. And within days of us releasing this program and teaching the students some of the basics, Mr. Douglas and Mr. Plock and I received a project that was submitted by a grade 10 student, Joshua Leduc, who had recorded himself as his own trio, had organized the music with accompaniment and everything inside the program. We were quite shocked at the level of professionalism, not just his musicianship, but just his ability to communicate his creativity using this program. It was very inspiring to us and to the other students that we played it for.
The first one I ever played on Soundtrap was Ding Dong Merrily on High. There's 3 parts to the song, and I played all 3, and I merged it. This is my first time ever. It wasn't too great, but the actual, it felt good to be able to hear me and kind of just change it, and editing it was actually pretty fun. I like that. The second piece, I was actually playing this, it was Bach, and I was playing it through private lessons. And it was much harder, and it was good because I had my accompaniment on Soundtrap, and I could hear it, and then I could edit the pieces together to sound good.
So we've been able to create very detailed lesson plans and activities within the program using Soundtrap as a foundation that has led us into the area of recording, sound engineering, and an ability to allow the students to collaborate, while not real time, almost instantaneously with other members of their class or some of their ensembles. That's the guide track they're using.
It's actually a nice touch because usually it was pretty much just playing, but this is actually, you're going to need to know this if you ever want to do music, kind of like the editing and stuff, and it's a good use. It's a good tool.
We've also utilized in school in a safe environment by implementing bucket drumming. So that's been a kind of a fun addition to the program. It's actually been very refreshing because it's really supported the students' ability to learn how to read notation and support their understanding of rhythm and pulse, and it's been a very fun activity for them so they can at least engage with each other in the classroom.